What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Amon's Toxic Gamble 330. Back at it with another review. And today we're going to be reviewing the third movie in the murder mystery Poirot trilogy, whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to call it the Hercule Poirot trilogy. Haunting in Venice. But before we get to actual review itself, guys, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel, because number one, it's absolutely free, and number two, we're on the road to 400 subscribers, just 62 away now. I'm really happy about you boys if you did subscribe. That also goes for people that have been watching my channel for a while and haven't subscribed yet. Don't forget to like the video if you do like my toxic movie reviews. Don't forget to ring the bell for notifications and notification will upload. Also do share the video because it'll also help me out. And we can have some more people join the Toxic fam. And do feel free to comment your thoughts on Haunting in Venice down below. And if you missed my previous toxic movie reviews, they are on a playlist on my YouTube channel if you would like to check that one out, along with also TV show reviews, I'm pretty sure. But before we get into actual review as well, let's give a quick plot synopsis, shall we? So transition on Shazam. Hercule Poirot investigates a murder while attending a Halloween seance at a haunted palazzo in Venice, Italy. Yes, and I'm aware I totally didn't botch the word palazzo. Wink, wink. So going into this trilogy, I loved Murder on the Orient Express. Death on the Nile, I wasn't too fond of. I thought it was okay. It had its moments, but I think it was very inferior to Murder on the Orient Express. And as for this one, let's just get into the review. That's my stance with the first two movies. So let's start off with the good of the movie, shall we? We always start off with the good here. Poirot, played yet again by Kenneth Branagh, is, I think, arguably the best he's ever been in this trilogy so far. I think it's either this or the first Murder on the Orient Express that you really connect with his character. Because in the first Murder on the Orient Express, it follows, like, his basically his past, kind of briefly. This one, I think, follows his present day character and does like a really good job of focusing on that, if that makes sense. I think they really do a good job at developing his character in this movie and developing his relationships with these characters, I think. Another positive, probably the biggest positive of the movie, is the star-studded cast. All three of these movies, except with the exception of the last one, it had like a few people in it that I recognized that were pretty cool, but the first movie and this one had star-studded casts all around. This one, I don't know some of the actors' names, but I've seen them from something. Tina Fey is in here as a reporter, and we'll get onto her a little bit later. They also had, what's his name? I forgot. He was in Heart of Stone, and he also played the huntsman in the in the Once Upon a Time TV show. If you guys haven't ever watched that underrated show, story for another time though. What other people are in there? If you guys ever saw John Wick Chapter 2, the bad guy from that movie is in here. And also the other person, which, it's not really a good movie to, like, remember her from, but The Mummy from 2017. I know it's bad, but I think it's watchably bad for The Mummy from 2017 with Tom Cruise. She's in here as well. But, yeah, star-studded cast. Another positive, not going into spoilers. We don't do spoilers on the actual review. We have our separate spoiler review, which I'm not going to do for this one. But, another positive is an actual good reveal. the reveal of the last film did not do it for me. It was the weakest out of the trilogy, I thought. And I was hesitant going in about the reveal for this one, and I do think they did a great job. There were some moments where the reveal I was kind of I suspected some stuff maybe, but then I forgot about it and went on to it might be this person or it might be this person. So yeah, they did a good bunch of red herrings. And as for the motive was okay. I'll put that in the mixed aspect. That's a mixed aspect. I just said it there. But back to the good though. I forgot to write that down for some reason. Jude Hill as Leopold, the kid in this movie, I was expecting not to care about, and I ended up actually caring about him and most of the characters that aren't the killer for that matter. Yeah, I thought the child actor in here was really good. I thought he was very, what's the word? Very charming, and definitely you did care about the character, and also you cared about all the other characters in here, so they did a good job on that. Hang on, my eyes, bro. I'm trying to see where I left off. The swerves, as I said before with the reveal. The swerves, they did good job on. The red herrings all in the movie, making you not think it was them. They did a good job on that. And, yeah, I already talked about it kind of earlier, so just breezing by that. Then, second to last positive, keeping the movie serious tone. I think this one's arguably probably the least jokiest out of the three movies, I'm pretty sure. And it's very I enjoy how it takes itself seriously with the murder, because the first movie had humor in it that kind of helped with the murder or whatever, which I don't know. And then as for the final positive for this movie, it developing the characters by Poirot interviewing them, the main detective played by Kenneth Branagh. I thought they did a good job of developing the characters when he's, like, asking them questions and stuff, so they did really good. Another mixed aspect of the movie is Tina Fey's character feels as if it's just her. She has her moments, like, where she is serious, but I don't know, it just felt it might have just been me, but I felt as if her character was kind of off. It felt as if it was kind of her, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Now, moving on to the bad. The number one probably is the horror aspect. I'm glad they kept it mostly murder mystery, but from the trailers, they made it seem as if the horror was going to be a big aspect of the movie, which it's, I said this in my short, it's 15% of the movie. All the rest of it is murder mystery, pretty much. Yeah. It's probably the weakest aspect. There's, like, a few jump scares or whatever, especially that freaking typewriter. Me and my dad were joking about that. How it kind of kept on getting us, but, pretty much everything else is there's nothing really scary except for jump scares. So, and final negative is I feel they should have developed the characters before the actual murder. This one's like a small gripe. It's a small gripe. I feel as if they should have developed the characters and had those interviews, or Poirot kind of talking to them and they tell him their life or whatever before the actual murder. So, with that being said, guys, let's bring out the toxic meter. And I will give this a toxic goodness B+. But that is just my thoughts on the review of Haunting in Venice. Be sure to leave your thoughts down below. But before we get into actual Ending the video itself, guys, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel, because number 1, it's absolutely free. Number 2, we're on the road to 400 subscribers, just 62 away now. Really, how about you, boy, if you did subscribe? That also goes for people that have been watching my channel for all, excuse me, and haven't subscribed yet. Don't forget to like the video if you do like my toxic movie reviews. Don't forget to ring the bell for notifications and notification one, but also do share the video, because I'll sub now, and we can have some more people join the toxic fam. And do feel free, I already said that. Also, there's a playlist of other movie reviews and TV reviews I've done in the past if you would like to check that one out. But that being said, guys, I'll see y'all in the next one, everybody. Peace.